During the last couple years of the COVID pandemic, one thing our church really missed was eating together. This year, we experienced a renewal in being able to have Sunday worship in person and to finally be able to break bread together. The sustenance we experienced through our weekly shared meals and meals during our events represents the spiritual renewal we experienced as a church. We, like all churches around the country, have survived, and I believe Keolumana in some ways has thrived. And it all centers around food. Food is what we cooked to feed families in need. Food is how we connected as a church, being reminded of how much we mean to one another. Food is what we gathered to help students and those in our community that did not know where their next meal would come from. And spiritual food and hunger is what draws us together each Sunday and as a greater Methodist community to worship the living Christ that continues to sustain us.
I thought that the joint worship service and communion on Sunday was a wonderful experience. It felt really good to see all the pastors in our Windward community. And they did such a wonderful job that I really felt spiritually refreshed.
Was happy that we had such a large attendance from our church, and more so I was really happy and pleased with your speaking the message.
And for the first time, as I was crying in front of my tuna fish sandwich, I could understand why God calls us to be generous. Because as someone who grew up in the church, I had been the recipient of the church's generosity my entire life. But when it mattered the most, it made the most impact.
I think seeing multiple Methodist Church personnel getting together for a service helps to solidify the fact that we are not alone. We are one of many, and being one of many, we can accomplish a lot. And it helps as we support each other, which has led us to supporting the Windward Community College.
Most people I know can't multiply loaves and fishes the way that Jesus did to feed the crowds, but together your churches did that for our students. Huge thanks to all of the churches, from Janice's seed that she planted at Keolumana, and now I believe 5 churches coming together. This is a miracle. So mahalo nui loa, thank you on behalf of my entire college.
I think that the most important idea here is simply community, that we're fortunate that we've been able to work through multiple channels, through your connection, Pastor Joy, through the other members of our congregation, their connections with the different organizations, with Family Promise, with Windward Community College, to become aware of the needs, and we're able to respond. So I think it's what we're seeing is the entire network functioning.